Hi, everybody. We are back. We will be starting up our run right away whenever you are ready to go. So
Okay.
please just feel free to give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. How's everyone doing today?
After the end of World War II,
I'm loving the Snake Eater lyrics in the chat. That's amazing. Hey, how's it going, Smith?
beginning of the era called the
I would post the emotes you made for me, but I'm gotta be running this game badly.
Well, Smith, do us a favor and maybe have it just both lost.
It's not a sub, I don't think, but or not to me, but all right. So I'm pretty new to this run, but
but not to the game.
no, but I know the game well enough. So. And you put so many people in your house. The secret is he doesn't host it.
Mostly black magic.
That's true. It's hammer space.
Yeah.
His house, he lives in a bag of holding.
So he gets it.
True. All right. So. I should have posted about this on my Twitter. Oh well. It's
Hasn't seen
bigger
this.
on the inside. Yeah, it's a TARDIS.
For anyone who hasn't seen this,
Yep.
and
In the
it's
mid 60s.
and it's basically a James Bond movie.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fantastic.
sort of a weird combination of send-ups to James Bond and of course like classic Metal Gear Solid craziness, but also it's very it's very inspired by like just Cold War fiction in general and some of the more I want to say realistic stuff than James Bond, but there's a lot of lampshade hanging about James Bond if you got all the codec conversations and stuff.
Yeah. Doctor No of the War.
War of the Worlds. Yeah, there's a lot of movies that inspired him to use this setting and stuff like that, and of course James Bond, whatnot. Oh, sorry, looking at chat, running the wrong direction. All right. So as mentioned earlier, I'm OHMACS. This is Kazuto B, and we are.
Fortunately, in this speed run, he's skipping all. And
Yeah, all of the glorious cutscenes, not all of the glorious cutscenes, but most of the glorious cutscenes in this game will be skipped, unfortunately.
yeah. So if you haven't seen this game, highly recommend.
Yeah, check it out.
It's worth your time.
It's an absolute blast.
It's also playing on very easy, so don't expect health.
Well, hopefully not an extreme amount of getting seen, but it is kind of a
I mean, he's not crawling
thing.
around.
This game's speedruns are like very, very like there's not a lot of categories. It's pretty much anything goes. Hey, how's it going, Funk Sauce? So many people checking out the
BT's How Dare
marathon.
You.
What did he say?
Levels are very hard to wasp.
Oh, they're about to
Stealing
get even
my own
harder.
pun. Wow. I see
Yeah.
how it is.
Is that prophetic? Did he know we were gonna shoot the beehive? Oh crap!
Might have.
Okay,
Knows everything.
that was a mistake here. Oh, and that was a little early, but
It'll be fine.
yeah, I'm not too
One
worried.
thing is not to pick.
Yeah, the important thing is not to pick up the M16. A little bit of time if we do that. Angle and walk
Nice.
right through the box.
Fine. The box went through the leg, but you didn't pick it up. So
So, the because there's very few rules, this game is run weirdly enough pretty much just by people in either very easy or European extreme, which are two
there's, like,
complete
no
opposites.
in-between.
There's almost no in-betweens. I think there's one guy on the leaderboards on speedrun.com who's playing on normal, and he's like the second from the bottom or something. But,
very easy, so I guess they found a way to be stealthy really quick.
yeah.
I'd like to see it.
What's wrong?
I'd highly advise checking out Hikari's run.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's fantastic. He kind of pioneered, at least from my understanding, he kind of pioneered this speedrun. And there's some cool stuff. There's some skips that I won't be doing in Hikari's run, and his boss fights are incredibly fast and incredibly funny.
Hey, Solid Smith. Don't get to see Ocelot cutscenes.
Ocelot cutscenes get
Revolver Ocelot is the best character in this.
skipped. We won't get to see the boss fight with him, but that's about as far as we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see his knocked out
you can
body
see
there.
You can make arguments for the boss or Hogan or it's Ocelot.
Ocelot is good people. Alright. More or less done. Virtuous mission. Gotta do some surgery. Then we're good to go. Alright. A lot of mashing through cutscenes. Technically, Virtuous Mission ends with the surgery. Gonna do some self-surgery here. Well, this game's mechanics that we won't be documenting a whole lot of this run.
There's quite a few mechanics.
Yeah, there's a lot in this game. In classic Kojima fashion, this is a layered experience.
Oh yeah. Is the definition.
Yep. There's a system there. You just take permanent damage unless you heal up using the proper medical treatments.
Yeah.
Speedrun, you want to treat all of the same kind of injuries in a row so that you can just go back and forth on the medicines. Right. Now the Virtuous Mission's over. I can get into the meat and potatoes of the game.
It's true.
All right. Ooh, more cutscenes to skip. Long codec to skip there. Long cutscenes as well. I think that series of cutscenes is almost...
Brent.
Oh, yeah. Let's get lots of Brents in the chat there.
Yeah, all the...
Yeah. All right. Brent commands as much as we can.
Appa, you don't...
Marco needs more 2DX. Everyone needs more 2DX. DX is great. You see that Smith, Solid Smith comment there? What's it say? Oh, well, now you know. Ladies and gentlemen, 75% of my chat. No. Low ball on it. I'm going to donate $5 for every alert I get. Oh, yeah. I'm going to run out of money by the end of this.
No, it's okay. We believe in you. We can do this. The whole game. Gonna do basically European experience. Not even gonna get seen.
I don't know.
These guys, they didn't see you. They just got stun grenades.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That doesn't count.
They only saw the stun grenade. I was
White light was the
expected
last
to be-
thing they saw.
Yeah. Oh,
Mauled by bears off screen.
walking up or eaten by gavials or something.
Gators. Definitely gators.
Oh yeah.
A lot of animals in this area that like don't belong.
They
because of their experiments.
I was gonna say if you call paramedic, she's like, yeah, it's all test animals. Really, Kojima was like, you know, it'd be a cool animal to have in this game. Oh, there's $5.
We'll definitely come into that. Lots of an animal that doesn't belong in Russia.
Well, I guess to be fair, there isn't an actual jungle in Russia.
True. Who cares?
And then, according to Metal Gear Solid 5, maybe in Africa, Russia?
Africa.
This is one of the most confusing retcons in history. Alright. We'll need someone to keep track of the alerts. Or I can count them up at the end game screen, but...
Try to keep count.
The next big thing we're going to try and do is no alerts during the Ocelot unit.
That would be good.
Would be good. I don't know.
You can do it.
We'll see. You can do it fast. Like, if you get alerts, you can do it really fast. Cardboard box, most important item in the game.
Yep.
I'm not as a
using a lot in this round.
not even like a Metal Gear Solid meme. Like legitimately the most important item in this game.
Yeah, not right now, but in a little bit you're gonna be.
Yeah. We do not shy away from using the box this run.
I don't know why, but the box in this games.
I think there's a bunch of reasons for that. I think part of it's the camera's lower to the ground, so you can much more obviously see his like lower legs running around the jungle floor in his cardboard box. Well, yeah, enjoy this stalled out.
Yeah, I love how all the cutscenes when you skip them, it just frames. For
Yeah,
a
the
while while it
cutscenes.
explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the.
Oh boy.
Some guy making a joke once.
Yeah, awesome. It was.
Thought for sure they were gonna notice you.
I noticed the dead bodies first. Oh! He noticed me. Okay, that's 2.
One left somewhere.
These are the sniper. But he's running away, jerk.
We're at 3.
No, that was 2.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Told you I was gonna lose count immediately.
It's all good. Yeah, Smith's got it.
yeah, he's on it.
Lost the apps. Alright. We've got the bulk of items we need for the rest of the game now. And we're going to run over here. Grab our cardboard. Oh, wait. We're going to grab bug spray. That's
What an item.
very, very important for an upcoming boss fight. And now we can do our backpack menuing.
Yeah, as much.
Hmm. Don't need the binoculars. Don't need any of this
I thought it always was one
electronic
calorie.
nonsense.
Maybe in
Difficulties.
very easy.
I was gonna say.
Those are
All right.
crazy promotions.
Oh yeah, Kojima loves his product placement.
Magazine.
Yeah. So now, for much of the rest of the game, we'll be using the cardboard box, and there's a reason for that.
Except in water.
Yeah, we can't swim with it, unfortunately.
Good, but it'd get all soggy and horrible. Put it in our pocket.
First off, we use a bug juice right away, so we don't get leeches. Something that we would have to deal with in the cure screen. Not worth our time, and we can keep the bug spray equipped because we're going to use it for the next boss fight. Want to mash swim through here? Yeah. I don't even really think of Ocelot as a boss.
That's fair.
He's even though he's not. It's not like he's super easy or anything, but he's just a gunfight. I think of the bosses in this game as the Cobra unit and then Vulcan.
This fight is more of a story segment than an actual fight.
Yeah. That's a lot like the boss fight with him in Metal Gear Solid 1, but...
Just a way to get you into...
Yeah, that's true. Alright, we're going to go through the Bolshaya Past area. Not the past. It's the Bolshaya Past.
You're traveling through...
Yep. Oh boy. It's an electric fence. It is. Electric barbed wire.
Make sure you're extra dead.
Yeah.
That.
Russian guys aren't messing around. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to go off. That's okay. Not a big deal to get an alert or get patrols here.
Heard a claymore go off. I'm not sure if it's an intruder or just a mouse.
Yeah. One of the many animals in this area may have set off our like sensitive landmines.
Like claymores are not the right trap choice in a jungle area full of wild animals. If one goes off, you don't know what that was.
What's wrong?
Some reticulated python just had a really bad day.
Yeah. So yeah, the big reason we use the box so much, well, there's a few reasons, but one of the big reasons is you maintain a even speed when going up and down inclines. The game has a whole mechanic about if you're climbing up, if you're running uphill, you run slower and stuff like that, but you move consistently whenever you have the box on, so we like to keep the box on as much as possible.
The other reason is that...
Yes.
Walking right.
And if you break line of sight, then they brush it off faster if it's the box they see versus a person.
Because if they see a person running by, they're like, hey, that's
an enemy spy.
But if they see a box with legs running past, they're
like,
just like,
oh, it's just one of those...
that must be Amazon's new delivery
yeah,
service.
Yeah.
That's like Amazon Prime Plus.
Mm-hmm. Soviet Russia. Box deliver you. I would go great right now. Yeah.
Thank you, Digital.
Hey, thanks, Digital. Alright.
Right now. Lost unit.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Just throw it.
Son of a bitch!
I don't know why they freak out when you shoot that goat.
Get away from me!
I just also isn't mad that it like unit is like firing at you.
He normally does get mad about that.
Like, he should be like, no, this is between me and him.
Yeah.
That's so different from simply changing a
Keeps quoting that 30 years later. Fighting this guy's son. God.
Get away from me!
Like how you keep saying you won't get away from me as if we were running away.
Yeah.
We're just standing here firing an AK
He got
at him.
his hat back.
Oh yeah. I knew that you could shoot it off. I didn't realize he went and got it.
Yeah, he has to go and get it. Loading. Yeah, there he is. If you're wondering about the switching on and off of weapons, that's an old Metal Gear Solid trick that reloads your weapon. Until they got rid of it in Peace Walker because...
Got some kind of little, like, imp in his pocket that changes out his magazines.
Yep.
Goes in there. Sometimes he eats some of the frog food.
That's what Huey Emmerich was doing before his time.
I like the quoted son. Thanks. I was gonna comment on that before, and I was just like, yeah.
Sun, clone. It's all the
Close
same.
enough.
Successor. Oh god.
What is a son but a person with DNA?
Exactly. Yeah.
Similar or the same?
Crap. There. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Crap. Go. Woo!
Hey,
Not a great fight. That's okay.
could have been worse though.
More significant time loss.
Welcome to Dark Spooky.
Yeah. I hope you don't like seeing stuff.
Yeah, because you're not gonna do a lot of it here.
Yep.
What isn't pictured or actually is crabs.
If we put on the oh, one second, let me... There we go. If we put on the thermal goggles, you'd be able to see the canyon mangrove crabs. A lot of people don't know this, but they can actually tear a tank apart. Jesus Christ. There it is. On. I like we're low on health.
Dave Demons.
Cave Demon.
That's a fantastic type.
You could tear a tank apart. Jesus Christ. It broke my knife. That doesn't make any sense. That's a boss.
Yeah, he's got
Good. Smith knows his stuff.
this on top of things.
Yeah. So it's easier to see on a CRT than on the monitor I usually play on. But there's a lot of glare in this room, so this is very hard to see.
Yeah.
But, you know what, I don't think it matters, because I think we're
We'll
in
get
the home
through it.
stretch. It's actually not a bad cave. A little slow and a little methodical, but there's nothing wrong with that.
We're on our way to a boss that, out of context, might be the.
I hope there's some people who aren't familiar with this game
I hope
watching just
so.
to be like, wait, what are bullet bees?
Yeah, I want that. I want someone in there, someone in chat, someone to be able. Because out of context, honestly, even in context, bullet
It's pretty
bees are
crazy,
weird.
yeah. Good, okay, we got the smoke grenades this time.
And you're hoping for them to explain it in the. Don't.
You got another thing coming.
You expect an X hours.
Yeah, this isn't the right place. These are 2 games later, he'll say either parasites or nanomachines did it.
You know, the nanomachines they had during the Cold War.
Well, those ones are parasites. If it was before nanomachines, then it's parasites. If it was after the invention of, I don't know, personal computers, then it's
They started
that was a
with the
whiff.
parasites because, and then later they upgraded to finger gun controlled nanomachines.
Yeah. Finger gun controlled nanomachine.
Prove me wrong.
As I say, these things all happen in this franchise.
Yeah, this franchise seems serious when you play like an individual game, but when you look at them as a whole, it's
Yeah.
just insane.
Very. Okay. Oh, come on now.
So for those who couldn't get it, this is Kane.
Yep.
He controls bees.
Yeah, he controls bees. That's kind of his whole thing.
That's everything you need to know about that character.
Yeah.
He controls bees.
I'm sure he's got some hidden depths. Like he's a wicked crocheter or something like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
all we really get to know about him is that he likes bees.
Yeah, and his bees can bring him like a Tommy.
His bees can give him a Tommy gun. This is true. He can
And then
shoot.
later he shoots bullets.
Yeah, these are bullet bees, the little red streaky bees that are going around.
Those hit you, it's the same as a bullet wound. You gotta treat it.
Yeah, otherwise, and it's actually it's like poison. If you don't take them out, then they,
Yeah, it's like poison bullets.
yeah, they,
Kind of surprised the pain doesn't.
yeah. Well, he does, so he can,
I mean, kind of, the
he can
crossbow
poison you
bolts.
with the crossbow bolts, yeah. Oh, grenades.
He also really likes to say the pain, although we haven't seen.
I was gonna say,
Hasn't been saying it, but he likes to jump around and just say pain,
the pain.
which is a common theme in this game. Bosses actually.
Yeah, all of the bosses like to shout their name because they're all named after emotions.
Yep. Around shouting their name. That might be into.
Yeah. Oh boy.
He's like two-thirds dead.
Yeah. Oh.
Sure is nice not having to worry about non-lethal.
Yeah, that's true. Stuffing grenades today. Like on either side of him too. It's
It's a bit tough to aim the grenades on that platform.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the way you play this game when you're speedrunning it is basically the opposite of what I would recommend for actually playing it seriously.
Yeah. I can land a normal grenade up there. Oh. I think we're pretty much good here. There we go. Down goes the pain.
Death was pain.
He exploded. I feel like
Hey, after that explosion, do you have a faint?
this stop. No. I joke.
Okay, that's what I'm here for.
So the next member of the Cobras you'd normally fight is the Fear, but we will fight the End first. Part of a, not really like a speedrunning strat, it's actually a legitimate strategy that's programmed into the game. Like it's
Yeah,
a,
it's something you can do, it's just most people playing casually
wouldn't
think
think to do it because it's very Kojima.
It's something that in a normal game would never work.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that would never, yeah, it would never
Because
work.
most game developers would be like, no, you can't just hit the boss.
You know when you're watching like a movie or something and it's just like, oh, wouldn't it be easier if they just shot the bad guy? That's
That's
sort
what
of
we're
what's
gonna
gonna happen here.
Yeah, most developers would make their bosses run into them
Yeah.
early.
Well, even GoldenEye does that with like Trevelyan and
Yeah,
Oromov.
because like they don't want you to kill them before you actually are supposed to fight them.
Yeah.
Kojima's just like, hey, if you think to do it,
Yeah,
and if you can do it correctly, go
You-
for it.
if you planned for it, then rewarded.
That's just the kind of game dev.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Kojima way. Oh, I know what you're doing. Smith knows. Smith knows what's up.
Just think of the most weirdly detailed game you can think of and like quadruple it.
Oh, we're just gonna grab a crab for good luck.
Yeah, we're
real
gonna
quick
need
here.
that crab.
It's completely pointless. It's not actually a speedrun thing.
No,
it's
you
just
can't
something
do a
I
good
do
run.
superstitiously.
Yeah, no, if you don't grab it, your run is done. Get all the work.
Yeah,
Crab.
you need a fortunate crab to carry with you in your
It's like,
pocket.
it's like the Pookie. of Resolve.
One day that crab and its children become a
There's so
great
many
meme.
crabs.
There's a lot of crabs in this.
None of them are native to Russia.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe one or two of them, but
Maybe they have crabs in Russia. I don't know.
probably not Kenyan mangrove crabs though.
Probably not Kenyan mangrove crabs. You're right.
I mean, I'm not expert on animals.
That zoologist.
Yeah, I'm not a zoologist, but I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Kenyan man probably aren't in Russia. Maybe
Oh.
for vacation.
I was gonna say.
Work for a while, they need a week off, they'll go.
It's a weird place to take a week off.
Go to the jungle that's somewhere in Russia.
The Russian jungle. In the jungle, the Russian jungle.
Mangrove sleeps tonight.
All right, grab our SVD, the snipper rifle. Again, very important for the skip because the end is a great sniper, so we'll engage him in the ultimate sniper fight.
The ultimate sniper fight.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
he doesn't know you're there.
Exactly. Turned around a little bit there.
I love how this ultimate sniper guy is like, oh,
Yeah,
Wheelchair.
he invented sniping. He's basically half tree.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, I know I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Alright, here we go.
But at least he doesn't need to wear skimpy clothing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You'll be ashamed of your thoughts and deeds when you realize that the end is an old man made out of wood.
I don't understand when everybody got mad about Quiet. Like, it's a Kojima game. Expect the weird fan
Yeah, I was gonna
service.
say, expect the strangest fan service imaginable.
Nothing new.
No? I feel like, yeah, if you didn't...
In PS1 graphics, he was doing
Oh, yeah.
it. Best he could, anyway.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do... And back there in his wheelchair, and we're gonna kill him before the boss fight.
Oh, did you not kill that guard?
I think he didn't die this time. We're gonna swim so that we don't get
the
hit by...
explosion might have gotten him, though.
Oh yeah, probably. We're gonna swim so that we don't get hit by the wheelchair that goes flying through the air.
That's an interesting tidbit about all the bosses in this game. Emotion
They all
characters.
the Cobra unit, yeah, they all explode.
Yeah, if you kill them in any method, even tranquilize parts, they just...
They blow themselves up. So like, you'll never take me alive type thing.
Yeah, you'd think that if you use enough strengths on them, they blow up.
Yeah.
And that's not considered...
No, because they blew themselves up.
Exactly.
Do some safety. Oh, oops. Safety strats here. Last thing we want to do is deal with guys with shields.
Where'd he go?
Come on now.
He didn't move. That's where he went.
Where's he at?
Get to a better angle where I can hit him in the foot. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Oh boy, that was dumb.
Got him in the Achilles.
Oh yeah.
House.
Yep. One is Yov Jip. That's
I'm
right.
not gonna try it.
I'm the king of speaking Russian. I totally
he's
understand any
totally
of it.
Fluent.
Yeah.
I'm not even reading the like English.
Oh yeah,
letters.
I'm just
He's
reading the
Russian
Cyrillic. Yeah.
above. 100%. We are in a warehouse, so the box actually makes like the one place that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's 3.
Radio, we need backup.
This is gonna be a bad one too. Yeah.
Patrol here.
Patrol not here. Patrol anywhere else.
Oh, over there.
Granini Gorky. Brannon's research base. Brannon is a guy we're never gonna see.
Nope.
Because he's only in cutscenes. A true hero.
That's how you know he's
Yeah.
definitely not.
He's here to set up the rest of the franchise. The Shegohod
He's
sucks.
definitely not here just for plot
I
exposition.
will send Mecca to America. They will think it's cool. Then he
They
calls
like
Sigint.
Mecca?
He calls Sigint about it, and Sigint's like, "That's the dumbest thing I ever heard." Go Sigint. I know that made the noise, but
It made the noise, but it didn't
dogs
show up.
can't cause alerts.
Okay.
The alerts have to do with contacting the other soldiers and stuff like that. And I guess the
You're
rationale
gonna
is
be
that
in trouble when they get dogs radio.
yeah, when we have to fight radio dogs, I
Dog
assume
needs
is the
to be
thing.
like, this is K9 unit. Woof.
I like the idea of
Tutor.
like the idea of the dog just turning on the radio and speaking perfect English and being
Yeah.
like enemy sighted, requesting backup unit.
Also send treats.
Also, woof. Corporal Good Boy.
Corporal good as boy.
Goodest boy. Alright.
Or Sergeant Pupper.
Sergeant Pupper. Sleep tight, Sergeant Pupper. Hey.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is the legs that make this box funnier to me than most of them.
Oh. I haven't done that mistake. Alright.
It's okay, even if you mess up, I still believe. That believes in you. Fine.
There we go. Grown login style. Okay. So that's the other advantage of the box. It gives us a crouch run. It's the only way you can do that in the game.
All these scientists are just mostly
The
unfazed.
scientists are just
They're
like,
a little
it's just
suspicious, but they're like...
a box.
They're a little suspicious of it, but then they're like, sure.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Not the weirdest thing that's happened this week.
I guess like a week ago they had a competing design bureau like a few blocks away that got nuked, so at this point they're just like, you know what, whatever. What have I got to lose?
I could have it a lot worse. Walking boxes.
Yeah.
Remember, this whole section is difficult in Extreme.
Yeah, this whole section on European Extreme, you're gonna be leaning real hard on that cigar gas spray.
Yeah, or something.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that he keeps it on between area transitions.
Oh, 4.
Perfect. Going through a door or
Yeah.
upstairs. Finally, someone who questions it.
Fortunately, it wasn't enough questions.
Fortunately, he was by himself.
Yeah. Which is a death sentence.
You see a walking box and you're by yourself and you decide to
Don't
go
question
after
it. Don't go after it. Just
Yeah, if you see a walking box and no one else around and you go after it, you're dead. That's the end
it's
of your
GG's
life.
for you. This is the time when it's just ignore it. It'll look bad on your performance review, but you won't be dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no recovery from that.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a horror movie? Don't do it.
That a famous horror movie cliche is you go after the box that's walking around.
Oh yeah, it's in like every movie.
My favorite scene in Alien when the
Oh, I love the
alien
Cabin in the Woods.
the alien comes out of the box. Like, guess what, idiot? I was here all along.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't a sewer in it. It's just a box on the side of the road.
They all float in the box, Jimmy. Alright. You're gonna equip the fake death pill and stun grenades. Or a fun trick.
An amazing boss.
Yep. Fear is one of the most detailed bosses in the game with his own, like, deep stamina system and like, food gathering thing.
And we're not gonna do...
Well, we're gonna do something. We're gonna leave that arrow in
Don't
our
mind
front.
that arrow. It's not
That
important.
arrow's important.
You don't need to worry about the arrow. It's important to the run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a great trick. I agree, Saul. Fantastic. Yeah. So now he turns around like an idiot.
Wake up.
We're gonna throw a stun grenade at his feet, turn around, pull out the AK-47.
So the
then-
stun grenade for this fight only pretty disables, like, hit stun.
Yeah.
So we just go through his entire stamina bar immediately.
Alright, and that's the end of the fear.
Yep, that's it. That's the whole boss.
Long fight,
Nothing
eh?
else to see.
The funny thing is, if you mess it up, it can be a bit of a pain, but,
It's quite a time sink.
yeah,
least.
yeah.
Last time I saw it happen.
It can be a time sink. He's not a slow boss, not like the end or something, but it can take a little while, and especially when the alternative is beating him in like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
And such a challenge.
It is if you have trouble with the menu navigation.
Yeah, that's what happened
Yeah,
first
if you
couple times.
Fumble changing weapons at all. You'll notice. Away.
Yeah.
That.
Yep. Hop back in the box.
Normally there's a bunch. Well, there is a bunch of guards down here, but stun grenades, so they just don't care.
They're
asleep.
taking a nap.
Yeah. Hey.
Sleep.
Only dreams now.
No more tears.
No more. No more backup. Only dreams now.
No more borscht. Only concussions now. Alright, we're gonna get a call from Eva. Gonna just skip that. Normally she warns you about the end, but since we killed the end, she's gonna be like, hey, watch out, the Ocelot unit's looking for you. We're like, oh no, those guys.
Oh no, the Ocelot unit, whatever shall we do?
We're just gonna run right past them. Ignore the shit out of him.
Not even Major Ocelot, like, he's not even there.
No, he's not even watching his unit. He's too busy questioning his commanding officer's methods.
That's true.
A lot of in-jokes from...
He's too busy ordering something off of Amazon.
Yeah, he's on the Home Shopping Network.
Oh.
Whatever the
It's too bad we're
Soviet
gonna skip that
1960s
cutscene.
equivalent. Yeah. It's 5, right?
And even his unit sounds like a bunch of, like,
Yeah, yeah.
horns.
Totally.
Super young voices.
Yeah, I thought so. This area got turned around in a lot. Kind of
It's
fun.
not really meant to be run through in a straight line.
Yeah, it's a very like labyrinthine. Even for MGS3, it's a pretty like.
It's also like the coolest of the boss arena.
Yeah.
Of all the places you fight bosses in this.
Oh yeah, Sokroveno. Yeah. We're not at Sokroveno yet. This is the like area outside of it.
It's also like a multi-area boss.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Good eye. Mark. Oh, okay, I thought he was writing 7. I was like, no, I think I only got the 2 there. Now we're in the ends area. There's his bird. Wait, oh, there it goes. There's the frame rate too.
Yep. Bird took the frame rate.
Yeah.
The one processor. So.
Yeah.
Poor bird. The fact that the bird is still around
What?
if you kill it kind of makes me sad.
Yeah. That's 7, yeah. Yes. Getting close to one of the most famous parts of this game.
Oh, bongs.
It's all good.
I guess it's just us.
Yeah.
Hope you guys like bad voice. Sure. Why did Koji put in the long?
I think it's just meant to be like a cool down from the like intensity of fighting the end.
Yeah.
You get like just a long sequence to like chill out.
Right
Listen to
before
the
you
game's
go
theme
to the,
music.
up on the mountain.
Yeah,
which is a
before
pretty
the game
difficult
gets
area.
before the game gets even more intense when you get to Krasnogorny, wherever it's pronounced.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know this game, after the end, just climb a ladder for like 3 minutes.
It's got some great music, but it's
You won't be hearing that. Okay, I'm not sure how far up it's.
It starts really like quietly. Now you can just hold up. Oh, there it is.
There it is, yeah.
Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. And I'm searching and I'm melting for you. Oh, it's slower.
We're
off key. Of
fine.
course.
Don't worry about it. Ignore it. So quiet.
What a fear in your heart. But you're so supreme. Okay.
This is horribly off time.
No, you can't. Just.
Are we nuking this?
And we're nuking it.
Alright. That's fine.
We just say Snake Eater at the end.
Yeah, we'll just do the Snake Eater.
It's funny because I'm always hearing the theme song and I'm trying to make it whisper Snake Eater by pushing R1, which is something you can do during the actual opening credits.
But you can't do
It
that
keeps
here.
going to first person when I do it. It's a long goddamn ladder.
Oh, it's a really long ladder. When you get to the top, you should just look down real quick.
I'll just look down the whole way
There you
up.
go. Yeah. I would not want to slip.
Yeah. That'd be unfortunate.
That ladder would be terrifying.
I like the idea that someone was just like, yo, you can't go from the jungle to the mountains, and Kojima's like, what if we put a really long ladder? Still in a dream. Snake Eater. It's weird, just like a quieter version too than
Yeah, it's a
plays in the
quieter
rest of
version,
the
and
game.
I feel like it's slower than the
It
actual
is
thing.
for sure, yeah.
Really nice, though.
Yeah, it's a cool version of it,
I
unfortunately.
absolutely love that song.
Combination blathered and poorly sang over it, but
Good enough.
incentive for other people to pick up and play a great game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, if we haven't said enough, if you haven't seen this, play this game.
Yeah.
Watch somebody play it. Either way,
That's a good time,
it's something you should experience at least once.
for sure. And it's on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. We're up on the mountain now. That was the whole purpose of the... We basically just climbed up a mountain on the inside.
Yeah, we climbed up the inside of a mountain.
And up here, things get serious.
Yeah, alerts get punished by helicopters,
Yeah, up here, if
which
we
are
get
pretty
an alert,
brutal. Probably suicide. I'll be jumping off
Yeah,
mountains.
if you get an alert up here, it's jump off.
Exactly.
It's faster than trying to shake the helicopter.
Yeah.
Or they're like totally weird, totally sci-fi floating platforms that actually existed.
Yeah,
But
well,
just
they were
weren't practical.
I was gonna say they were tested at the very least.
They worked. They
I'm
just
not even sure how many times
they weren't practical. I think it was that they were too
A whole
loud.
bunch. Yeah. I think they were too loud, and I think they had very little vertical lift.
Yeah, that too.
So they were kind of limited in where you could use them. But there's all sorts of cool articles and stuff online about them. We missed them earlier on. You'll get a better view of them.
Yeah, there's a sequence in the end of the game.
Yeah.
But there's these,
We
like,
swam underwater
floating-
when they're...
They're like podiums.
Yeah,
that
they're
just
like
fly.
little podiums.
When I saw them, I thought it was just Kojima making something. It was an actual thing that the Russians tested.
Yeah,
apparently.
I think the Americans tested them. I don't think it was actually a... It could have been both. Grab the RPG. It's going to be useful later.
Yeah, and I think part of it, like you said, is the limited vertical lift. Impractical, but also I think part of
Yeah.
it was that it was so loud. Yards away.
Yeah. Somehow Oswald manages to catch up to a plane in one.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's fine.
That's true.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Ellie. In fairness, it is a plane with a malfunctioning engine.
Not at that point. I think he makes the engine malfunction, doesn't
Could be. I know there's some kind of problem during takeoff.
Yeah.
And then they end up with a weight issue, which is hilarious because it's like a huge cargo ship
Yeah.
that's mostly empty.
Yeah, it's got two people in it.
And like those two people are
And,
causing it to
and
shift.
a piece of microfilm. Snake isn't
man.
even carrying his gear at that point. It gets thrown out
Man,
the
that
sun.
microfilm is heavy. Both in weight and plot
You
importance.
wouldn't believe it because he doesn't look it, but Ocelot actually weighs like 3,600 pounds.
Oh yeah. He weighs about as much as Panzer tanks.
Yeah. Several bull elephants. He's just a very dense person.
Yeah. It's his bones. They're extremely dense. That's how he keeps from breaking them in all this
He's
game.
60% tungsten.
Yeah.
All right. Dense indeed. That too.
Oh yeah, he's a romance.
Next setting, Grozny Grad. Making our way down to real soon here. Gotta go through another Cobra. The Fury.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's all good. It's all good, dude. Alright. I'm hazy on it, and I'm playing it. Hey-oh. Look up when you're walking.
Dude, don't stare at the ground.
It's Charlie Brown of the...
There's a horrible
Furies
patrol
team.
behavior. If you're on patrol, the last thing you should be around.
He got shot in the forehead by a guy 15 feet ahead of him. Well, where was he looking? He was real sad. Real sad at the time.
Oh, where was he looking? At the reticulated python at his feet?
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's true. It's the most snake-dense area in the world.
That's another mechanic that we don't get to see in fun, but
Is
like
food.
you can. There's a whole food mechanic where you capture animals.
It's the best. It's so
and they
awesome.
go bad over real time.
Yeah.
And like when the game's not on. But also, there's a great thing where you can do where if you catch an animal alive, first of all, it'll last longer. But also, you can just chuck pythons at dudes.
Yeah, you can just whip scorpions at guys.
Toss a Kenyan mangrove crab at some dude's face.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we got the Fury. This guy is one of the first astronauts? Early astronaut.
Early astronaut.
And after going out to space and seeing the world from above,
He went cuckoo crazy for
yeah, he
Cocoa
went
Puffs.
totally crazy and he's just pissed all the time.
Yeah, and now he flies around with his jetpack.
Yep, he's got a jetpack and a flame.
Yeah.
I think they both take fuel from the same tank.
Yeah.
I think he'd run out pretty quick.
You'd think. I knocked him off the ledge
He
there,
loves
which
to fly
actually
around.
isn't
Like,
ideal.
Yep, taste my fury. Yeah, all of the Cobra units say their name.
Yeah.
It's also kind of hard for him to see through that helmet, which is his own downfall.
Yeah.
Oh, you ripped his suit.
Yep.
Nice. So his suit is difficult to rip with bullets,
But you can if you...
but you can.
Yeah.
And if you do, then his own flamethrower hurts him. Nice.
Yeah.
Quit fooling around as we shoot him in the back.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to duck there. Or I didn't mean to go prone. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's gonna
Went
be
from
fine.
naked snake to flaming snake.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There he goes.
go. By
You
the
can
Fury.
you can make that a lot faster if you shoot barrels near him, but he didn't spend much of that. I didn't get a great pattern for that. Right. It's gonna be fine.
Got some disadvantage.
Yeah, and a silencer for a gun we haven't used.
Both of those.
Clutch. Those are needed for the speed
Yeah,
run.
if you don't grab those,
You don't
it's
get
over.
that one silencer for Mark 22. It's GG's.
That adds like 20 minutes to
Yeah.
the time.
Can't do the famous silencer skip.
Yeah, exactly.
A very real thing that I didn't just make up.
Definitely. We're experts on.
Yeah.
Trust us.
Flaming snake. LGBT CQC.
Oh, let's go to combat, huh?
What is that? Some kind of judo?
Oh, this game is also very quotable.
Yes.
To a fault.
Incredibly quotable.
And if you ever tune into one of this guy's stream,
There's
especially on like a Sunday when I'm there,
there's a lot
it's
of.
just that's all it is.
It's all MGS3 quotes.
You won't be playing MGS3. It'll just be MGS3.
Yeah, I'll be
quotes.
playing like Soul Calibur 6 as Naked Snake from this game.
Yeah. Custom character.
Yeah.
it always comes full circle somehow. Like something will always be the catalyst for PS3 quote.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got Soul Calibur 6. Sick. What'd you get it on? Nice. I've been meaning to pick it up on PC. Oh, it's awesome.
To be honest, Gra has the best name.
Yeah.
Character. Pulling out the obscure
shit.
Oh,
Oh, that's 7. Oh no, that's 8.
fortunately, you got quite a ways down the stairs, so this is gonna take.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Nothing to see here.
So since we skipped all the cutscenes and
Nothing to see
codex,
here. Ah!
oh no.
Yeah, we have to get a disguise.
Yeah, so this guy that we're carrying, he's on the stairs right now.
Yeah.
Rykov,
We have a mask that looks like his face, so we've got to steal
Yeah.
his uniform specifically.
and we gotta put him in a locker.
Yeah, and the lockers are up on the top of these stairs. I
Dragging people is really slow, unfortunately.
yeah.
It would have been a lot better if we had gotten him up at the top of the stairs, but it rarely worked.
Yeah, he really like booked it past me.
Yeah, he was in a hurry. And I guess main villain game,
Yeah.
which we have not seen yet, really.
That's true.
Yeah, we haven't really seen him yet, but he's an amazing character.
He's a good time.
Great.
He's very
This
Bond
guy also
villainy.
does a perfect impression of him.
We'll hear him a bunch. There's the torture scene still.
Yep. Story-wise, this guy and him have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wear the mask of Rykov during the fight with him, villain, it kind of confuses him for a second,
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. That's a big time sink, unfortunately.
You have to wait for evasion to go away
Yeah.
before you can put him in.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah. That's okay. It's almost gone.
not really doing it right now, but usually in this game, once kind of out of the way, the second timer for evasion stuff will die a lot faster.
Yeah.
If it
Depends on
you're
how
good.
many people are present
Looking for you
and
and
looking for you
nearby and-
actively and stuff.
At some point, the game's just like, okay, you guys don't need to wait seconds.
Yeah, so we're going to switch to the officer's uniform. You may notice that arrow in our knee is still there.
Yep.
So he definitely changed his pants while the
With-
arrow was still
It
in
was
his knee.
either still there or he took it out
And put it back in. Yeah.
which I think is more likely.
Take this out. Okay, put my pants back on. Put that back
Put
in.
that back in, stop the blood flow. I'll deal with it later. Like how he just has all of the stuff he needs with that arrow wound
Yeah.
in his bag,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like, nah,
Nah,
I'll leave
I
it
ain't
there.
about that life.
I like having my blood filled with the venom of Brazilian wandering spider.
Brazilian wandering spider. Again, you gotta play this game.
You have to.
You gotta. People that aren't Solid Smith who's played it a bunch of times.
If you haven't played this game, dude, it's good both as a joke game and as a serious
Yeah,
game.
it's fun. All right.
Glad you remembered that.
Yeah, if you can beat those guys up and knock them out, but you can't go through the door. So
Yeah.
it's important to not roll through that door, otherwise you'll knock them both out and you have to wake them up, which is again a bit of a time sink.
Not saying that was learned through experience, but
It was definitely learned through experience, yeah. Funny thing is, I have very distinct memories of doing that when I was younger as well. So
Oh, we saw his boots.
there we go,
We
Vulcan
saw
boots,
Vulcan boots.
the philosopher's boots.
Yep, there you go.
Like I said, we're gonna hear him talk a bunch here.
Oh yeah,
because-
right here. Good spot to take a break if you need to use a washroom or something.
Yeah, this is the. Oh, sorry guys. Been busy here. This is the longest sequence you can't skip outside of the end of the game. So, full disclosure, the speedrun of this typically ends on the results screen, which is after 13, I believe, minutes of credits and cutscenes that aren't skippable.
And we'll probably just gonna.
We're probably gonna cut it before that, and we'll post in the chat what the end time is and
in the interest
the
of
final
time.
number of alerts, and then I'll donate the requisite amount.
Yeah, we're not really in a position. 13 minutes credits today.
Yeah, we've had some delays, so we're taking back every minute we can get.
Yep.
I haven't been timing since we started.
I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
You seem to be on a good pace.
yeah, I don't feel like I've lost huge amounts of time. Boss fights have been pretty slow, but
Yeah.
Fury wasn't too bad,
The,
and we got the fear. So
yeah. Pain was your.
yeah, Ocelot was pretty slow too, but
Yeah.
we'll make it back when we do the Vulcan one. Oh, okay, yeah, we're pretty
This
well
once
on
he takes
pace.
the bag off. Skip it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
take
So the reason the screen is black isn't a glitch. It's from your perspective, and you've got a bag over you.
yeah. Also, thanks to the time update.
It's
Smith.
also probably a good way, the method that Kojima used to be able to put torture in the game without having to affect the rate.
Yeah. Although I think this is a rated M game, anyways.
It might be.
There's
It was probably
plenty
just
of
like-
other stuff that gets at that rating, I think.
Yeah, I think probably someone at Konami just was like, yeah, we're not sure about
Yeah,
actual torture in your
Yeah.
game.
Well, and there is torture, and you still see a bunch of the torture, and MGS 1 and 2 both have extended torture scenes, but
Yeah.
both like an electric chair type thing.
Yeah, in MGS1, it's like a weird electric, like,
Bed thing, it's the same thing in
thing.
MGS 2.
It's some sci-fi stuff.
Yep.
This one, they're just, like, actually Cold War torturing you.
Yeah. You're just getting played out, and now we're going to be in prison. We're going to grab this fork. Imperative.
So, Solid Smith, do me a favor and in exclamation. Whoever.
Yeah, I'm going to grab this vampire bat. This jackass is going to watch me for a second, and I'm going to just ignore him.
No reason, don't ask, just please do it.
You can throw food back at him, and he starts being like, why don't you want to eat? Despite the fact that the food he gives you is garbage. Kind of the most important part, yeah, the nightmare. Nightmare is pretty great. But this is a speed run.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're skipping most of the good stuff.
So
in this
many
game.
great parts of this game unfortunately get skipped. But again, all the more reason to seek out and play it on your own, or to watch one of my many streams of it.
Solid Smith, if you're talking about what I said, it's type in exclamation. Print.
Oh, okay, I see. Shit. We don't have full CQC in this sequence, so... That's what, 9? Alright. Rosgrad Northeast. No box to fall back on.
Not at the moment. You're kind of without most of your stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot the
Which
tracker.
makes sense. They wouldn't put you in a jail cell just with...
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of weird, honestly, that they left you with, like, your medicine and pill stuff. Bandages.
But they're not jerks.
I mean, Vulcan, kinda.
That's rude to say of a guy who tortures you. Just because he tortures you doesn't mean he's a jerk.
Fair enough.
Just gonna do a couple announcements,
I mean,
guys.
Oh yeah, go for it. This is a perfect time to read some.
All right. Hello, everybody. Just gonna let you know. Oh, just a sec here. All right. Just gonna let you know that this is Slurpathon 5, and we are here raising money for Extra Life. Hope you've been enjoying the Metal Gear Solid 3 run. I know I've been upstairs watching it. It's very amusing at times. I love it, by the way. I love the box.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
amazing, right?
Everyone's just so
good.
used to seeing a box running around.
Yeah,
It's
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 totally
just a normal
thing.
sight.
like, oh, look, there's a box
That's
moving
just
around.
Tuesday.
Oh. Anyway, we're here raising money for Extra Life, which is a great cause, raising money for children's hospitals, giving kids games to play, things to do while they're in the hospital. So please send donations in, and if you do, make sure to let us know what you want the donation to go towards. We have a number of incentives that we're raising money for as well. Some of them have already been met, such as the Dragon Warrior, Nest Cartography Cam. I'm just pulling up the incentives right now. So coming up, if this is in order, we got a character bid war. You can choose different characters for Dragon Warrior Randomizer. The top 3 will be used. We have a Mega Man 9 bid war going for Protoman, Buster only, or Pacifist. Right now, we've got Buster only leading. Pringles. If $25 is raised, Slurpee will pop a can of Pringles on camera.
Definitely not product placement.
Is Slurpee sleeping?
He's either sleeping or he's getting ready for one of his upcoming.
Last I saw, he was playing Castlevania 3 for some reason.
That sounds about right.
I asked him, and he said it's for a future Slurpathon run.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
For Link to the Past Randomizer, stupidity percent, I should add. Just let me know if you need to talk about something.
I'll intro this boss real quick, but then it's waiting. You actually have to die to do this boss, and you can do that by walking down this long ass river, or you can just drown yourself. So that we're doing.
Yeah, it's easier to just.
Exactly. All right, sorry. Go right ahead.
No worries. For stupidity percent on Link to the Past Randomizer, you can choose the character sprite, and then for that's for all 3 players.
Yes.
And then there's a donation goal for Link to the Past Randomizer to do inverted game mode. I actually am not familiar with what that is.
I should be, 'cause I'm one of the 3 players, but I'm not.
I think that's not for stupidity percent. That's for the other randomizer.
Okay.
And then there's also for Legend of Zelda, there is a bid war going for 5-heart white sword or low percent. Right now, low percent is winning. And then we have the final incentive is for Dragon Warrior at the end of the marathon. Take the princess to the Dragon Lord. That's $100. So please donate and choose those incentives that we just mentioned, and we'll have some fun with it.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Just
especially after being captured by the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, I'm sure
The
it'll
last
go
thing she
over
wants to
fine.
see. Yeah, exactly.
She'll thank you.
We should all be civil about this. I'm taking you right back to that Dragon Lord.
We're gonna talk this out. It's gonna be fun. Not gonna kidnap you again.
And as you can
Definitely not going to murder me.
As you can see so far, we've raised $150. Thank you very much, everybody.
Good amount.
Nice.
Keep it up.
Getting there.
Thank you
Also,
to everyone who has donated.
I enjoy Portable Foot's assertion that Slurpee doesn't sleep. He just plugs in and recharges his batteries.
It's true. I don't know why you're amused by that. That's a
He
true fact.
he drinks his E-tanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no worries.
One last thing to add. The next run after this one is the Zelda 1 randomizer race between Magmac Attack and Sparkover. That should be really exciting because randomizers are
Oh,
always
that's gonna be great.
a bit what's the word? Erratic?
Yeah.
That's the one I want to use.
Unpredictable.
Unpredictable, I like that.
By nature.
Oh man. I mean, for this one, I have to find
Do you remember when
Sweet.
Remember when you went to... Yeah, it was like 2 days ago.
Or in real time, like what, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, something like an hour.
Okay. So now we're back and geared up. We're ready to go back to Grozny Grad. And we're going to grab a couple key items before we make our ascent. Fortress. First things first. Oh, accidentally take cover? No. First things first. We're going to run past...
But had for the upcoming fight, so they could just put it on the overlay.
cage match?
It would have been fantastic.
It would have been good. Would have been good.
It's too late now, but it would.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. You'll probably run this thing.
I'd run this again in a heartbeat. This is one of the most fun games I've ever speedrun. Oh, that's the animation, I guess. It's a emote artist who does all Dave's emotes and
That's
stuff.
amazing.
that's so good.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, it puts more in.
Oh, Solid Smith, you outdid yourself, man.
That's fantastic, dude.
Dude, 10 out of 10.
We have to find a way to show the people.
Oh, that's...
I'm afraid of putting it in, but I'll try.
All right.
The link's there in chat.
Yeah, people could just save it to the computer.
Yeah, maybe later, Spark. Working everything. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
believe
no, that's fair. After the debacles we've
it.
had.
After startup, that's...
All right. So, yet again in Groznygrad, this time during the day. And we have a new box, Cardboard Box B.
Oh, it's a superior box.
Yeah, the Cardboard Box A. It
was good, but...
It had its moments, let's
but
be honest.
Let's be real, they really perfected it with Box B.
Yeah, this is like a Resident Evil situation. It's like
Yeah,
the first one's good, but generally people consider the second one that's
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 they
where the
looked at
real
what they did
magic
right
is.
on the Box A, they looked at what they did wrong.
I believe
fixed
I
it.
believe they brought in
So
Hideki
just ship
Kamiya
ourselves
to
via
make it.
FedEx ground.
Yeah. So wearing the box in this truck, they will ship it to where the box is labeled. This one's labeled the weapons hangar. Takes us directly where we need to go.
And a fun fact for anyone wondering, in a Metal Gear Solid game, that's actually like a main
Yeah, that's the fast travel in Metal Gear Solid 5 is shipping
shipping yourself via box, and it's the greatest thing ever.
It's pretty fantastic.
Honestly, Kojima outdid himself with 5. I mean, this game is... I think the story in this game is better in my opinion.
The story in this game is way better than 5. 5 is alright.
But mechanically, like 5, he outdid it.
Yeah, mechanically, 5 is an amazing sandbox. There's a lot of incredible things you can do in it, but... Yeah.
It is.
I couldn't agree
and it's
more.
so much faster than taking the helicopter.
Yeah. Waiting for the helicopter to come
and then
and
having to go through the cutscene of takeoff and landing.
Yeah. Right back in a box.
There's a lot of great shenanigans. But there's also some great shenanigans. Like what he's doing right now.
Absolutely.
Notices the walking.
Yeah.
Not as normal as it was in the lab, but still pretty normal.
Oh! That's not 10. Thankfully, that was the last guy to...
How much did you say?
5. Yeah, $50 so far. I keep seeing the Nightbot things and being like, oh,
yeah,
someone's written a huge thing, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
it's Nightbot.
I just find it interesting we have both Cybermorphy and Bot today.
Yeah, it's a team up.
Cage match.
They say, yeah. Which is funny because we're about to do
Yeah,
the
we're
cage
about
match.
to do a cage match. That's about to happen. In fact,
So cage match is non-lethally. This is an incredibly drawn out fight. Volgan is an incredibly physically strong opponent. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be throwing him away from us and shooting him in the butt with a sniper rifle.
from point blank.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. Move here real quick. And
Get a what is that, some kind of judo?
what is that? Some kind of judo? All right. There we go. That's phase 1. Here comes phase 2. What happened? Uh-oh.
Pay no attention to flight technique. It's actually just an engine created by the song.
Yeah. So we're gonna just be going for our the Mac attack. Oh, hey, how's it going, Tropical Punch? Oh. There we go, and cage match over.
done. The reigning champion.
Dylan, good luck on the run, sir. Hey, thanks a ton, dude.
Reigning champion. Someone get Naked Snake a belt.
Yeah. You were playing Resident Evil 2 the other day, right? I tuned in for a bit of that. I had to lurk because I was busy practicing this run, but...
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Alright. We are now being chased by the Shagohod.
Yeah, this is our Metal Gear equivalent.
The sort of... basically the prototype for Metal Gear
Yeah.
series of weapons.
It says, like...
Sokolov, mainly Sokolov, designed this.
Yeah.
And then in
His
future
rival,
games,
Brannon, designed Metal Gear, basically, as a competitor.
Yeah.
to
Kind
it.
of looked at this and said, okay, that's pretty good, but what if it could walk?
Yeah. Well, and like the principles are different. Like Metal Gear is way more sci-fi-ish. Like the idea being it launches the missiles and then
Yeah.
uses a railgun to control them because they're magnetic.
Yeah,
Or
so,
sort of. I'm simplifying. This thing is an actually kind of clever, very bonkers idea where it's it just goes really fast and then launches a missile. So the
Yeah.
missile's already moving incredibly fast when it's launched, so it doesn't. It can go further with
Yeah.
the same amount of propellant.
so for those who aren't familiar with this game, this isn't just a big tank. This is a big tank that can launch intercontinental
Ballistic missiles.
which in a Cold War setting around the time of the Cuban Missile Crisis,
Yeah,
a
so
little
this-
bit after, would have been terrifying.
Oh, totally. Well, and
It would have been a real, like, it really would have been a game changer.
yeah, 100%. And of course, Kojima is very a very consistent theme in his works is nuclear panic, which is common in a lot of Japanese media for very understandable reasons.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But yeah, it's a major thing in this game.
Another thing great about it, aside from being so big and shooting those missiles, is that it also is basically an all-terrain vehicle.
Yeah.
Because it has the kind of walker and the build. It's able to, like, basically mount, like, just climb up a mountain, mount itself there, and fire.
It's absurdly mobile.
Like, if someone built this in real life, that country would just win. Like, let's
we
be real.
were gonna fight them, but they've got that cool tank,
Yeah, we would see, the other countries would see the tank.
the
and just be like,
Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love the Shagohod. Actually, I have model kits of most of the Metal Gears. I would kill for a Shagohod kit.
I think Shagohod and Ray are probably my favorite.
Ray's really cool. I do really like Ray.
Rex, I'm not big on
Oh,
Rex's design.
Rex
It's
is
kinda clunky.
Rex is my jam. But I do love I love all of them. I liked Sahelanthropus a lot more when it was first announced. I like Sahelanthropus in its like Rex mode more than its like walking like upright mode.
Yeah. I think if I was being truthful with myself, Shagohod is probably my favorite.
Yeah,
Ray's just a strong contender because of the similarities to Pleskoff.
that's fair. I really like Ray because I really like aquatic mecha. I'm a big Gundam guy, and like a lot of my favorite Gundam
Yeah.
stuff is the aquatic suits. I just
fair
think it's
enough.
just a more interesting concept. I like submarines and stuff. I don't know. Are these guys still
As
sassing
someone
me?
who can't swim, you. So in a non-lethal run, this segment's a bit different.
Yeah. Well, we're doing this part mostly non-lethal.
Yeah, there is a fantastic way to cheese this section that we're not doing. I don't know if you want to explain that or.
You'll have to be more specific. There's a few ways to choose.
Okay,
this.
so one of the great ways to cheese this fight is just to wear a type of camo.
Oh, the Cold
the
War.
Cold War.
So that's a really common way to do it on European Extreme. With the Cold War, which you get for KOing Volgan instead of using lethal damage to him, you will enemies won't shoot at you from the front because the front half of you is
Yeah.
Soviet Union flag.
It's this amazing bit of camo where the front half of you is the Soviet flag and the back half is
The American flag. So enemies
as
will.
long as you face an enemy, they won't shoot you.
Yeah, but if you turn your back, they will aggressively go after you.
Yeah, so it's kind of a trade-off. If you're in the middle of a bunch of enemies, it's not very good.
Mm-hmm.
But in a section like this where they're mostly behind you, it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good time. I can't tell what that emote is, unfortunately. After Gundams, it looks really funny.
I got it.
Nice.
Channel is
That's incredible. I love it.
It is great.
Those stun grenades are actually amazing for dealing with these guys on the motorcycles.
Do these count as lethal kills? You stun grenading
No,
them and then
no.
like totally high siding off their
Nope,
bikes?
nope. Motorcycle called them, not me.
Yeah, that's how that works.
I'd love to see Snake legally defend his actions in
Yeah,
like a
in
war
court.
court. Did you willingly kill Russian soldiers? No, man.
No.
He killed himself by standing too close to that barrel. I didn't throw him off his bike. He flew off when the flashbang I threw in his face went off.
Yeah, I didn't throw him
Blinded
off his
him
bike.
and damaged his inner ear.
Yeah, I didn't throw him off his bike. He just wasn't very good at seeing after
He had
that
a
flashbang.
pre-existing condition called
Flashbang to the face.
flashbang to the face.
And unfortunately, well, they're Russians. I don't know what Russian healthcare is like, but I mean, in America, pre-existing conditions like that aren't covered.
I wonder.
So.
I wonder what communist healthcare was like in China.
I imagine not great.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, that one dude got totally just shredded by a flailing bike.
Yeah.
He flew off it, and then another one came over
Yeah,
and
that
just juggled
that
him.
happens a shockingly large amount.
Oh, yeah, you can totally do it with flashbangs.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's
If you have enough of them.
yeah, that's on European Extreme. If you watch Hikari's run, it's all flashbangs and Cold War camo.
I love this segment where the
And-
Shagohod is also chasing you,
Yeah,
because when the first time I saw it, I thought it was when he starts using the drills, I thought that was the most hilarious, like, ridiculous thing, but then it turned out to be, like, an actual thing.
yeah.
And I'm like, really?
Yeah. The other thing in the Hikari run is that he's so fast on this like quick switching with the rocket launcher that he gets about 40% of the health off of the Shagohod before the fight, which I didn't know you could get more than 10% of it off, but it's crazy. And we get a bunch of Volgan lines
This
out of it.
entire time just
You're
didn't
wasting
feel
your
like
ammo. Didn't feel a thing. You're wasting your ammo.
that. Is that the best you can manage?
You're wasting your ammo. When you're on the bike, you have infinite ammo.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the rocket launcher is required for an upcoming hit, so they don't let you run out.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a decent amount of his health off,
My
though.
personal theory is that Eva just keeps them in her jumpsuit.
Yeah.
You're wasting your ammo. That's all you can
It's funny
manage.
because it cancels a lot of the voice lines.
Oh, Volgan's voice actor is a treasure.
Yeah, he is.
Honestly, a lot of the voice actors in the English version.
Oh yeah, I love this game's cast in both languages, but I obviously have a soft spot for the English version of it. And actually, so does, again, most of the Japanese running community does play this game in English.
The voice acting in this game is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready to find out that the Shagohod's not here yet, and to let it come closer. 'Cause she's gonna say that 7 or 8 more times.
Like, stop aiming at it. Is it? I feel like now's a really good time.
I was gonna say, I feel like blowing up the bridge at any point.
Yeah, I mean, what's he gonna do if the bridge is already blown up when he gets there? What's he gonna do?
Yeah. That's true, I guess.
Fire an intercontinental ballistic missile
Just
at
like
you?
turn around and launch a missile at Chicago and be like, whoa, you know what, actually, maybe that was bad.
No, not at Chicago. At you on the other side of the
You on the
gorge.
other side of the gorge, yeah.
It's way too close for a nuclear missile. So in that bridge falling off scene, the Shagohod fell, and he was able to climb up the ramp by making himself lighter by getting rid of the intercontinental ballistic
Yeah, he
missile
gets rid of
launcher.
the missile launching apparati.
So he's gonna fight you with machine guns, basically, and missile, like smaller.
It's still a
missiles.
pretty well-equipped tank.
Yeah, even without the big missile, it's not a tank you want to mess with.
It's got a lot of stuff going
As
on
we say
still.
here, messing with it.
Oh yeah. With the rockets that he didn't feel a thing from.
Yeah. See, he says he doesn't feel a thing, but his health bar says otherwise.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna finish the fight before these rockets hit us, but I did not. Then Eva drove us with
Way too close. Come on, Eva.
Eva, please.
These are explosives.
There we go.
I'll get plenty of shrapnel later in the series. I don't need it now.
Shagahod is just misunderstood. Shagahod-chan just wanted to be loved. Alright.
Notice me, Snake Senpai. That's all this is. Volgan just wants to be noticed.
Okay, I'll notice him right now. I noticed 3/4 of his health off.
This segment is actually great, and it's going to be over almost immediately. But it's really great. Eva drives around on the motorcycle, distracting him by saying that he's bad in bed.
Yeah. He's like shooting all these missiles and rockets at Snake, and then Eva's just like, hey, Volgan's got a small wiener, and he's like, I've got to do something else instead.
Yeah, I think one of her lines is actually, what's the matter, only fast in bed?
Yeah, that's one of them. And then he goes tearing after her on the Shagahod.
Instead of the guy that's shooting rocket
Shooting
launchers
missiles at him.
His pride is just way too high.
Yeah.
Accurate for death.
I know, right?
Yeah. I also like how he's using his unexplained lighting powers that we haven't really seen much of to control the tank directly through the wires.
Yep.
Because the control unit is damaged by our missiles.
Oh, here we go.
Basically, the computer on it blew up, so he's just like, alright, I'll do this myself.
Oh boy, I'm really close.
Yeah, you're pretty close to him. Might get round.
No!
You got him! Nice!
Down he goes. Alright, 2 more chase sequences, a brief sneaking sequence, and then 1 boss left, so.
Probably...
Making okay time, actually.
Maybe the best boss in the game?
I think so.
Most
Oh, no.
agree.
Second best. I think the best boss is the end.
Yeah.
Which we
Certainly
don't do in this run.
Certainly the most emotional boss in the game.
Yes. Yeah.
So before we get there, I just wanted to quickly remind everybody that this is Slurpathon 5 for Extreme, and we are raising money for Extra Life. We'd love to get some donations in, and we got lots of incentives and reasons to donate. We got prizes that you can see between the runs on the screen. If you want to donate, just type in !donate. And
Those perler beads are...
There's some really good pros.
They're fantastic.
And there's some paintings. There's actually a really good variety this year. You did some models?
Yep. They're not finished yet, unfortunately, but...
They will be finished, though.
Yes. And they'll go out as soon as they're ready. And there'll be pictures and stuff tomorrow, I think.
Perfect. So yes, look forward to seeing some pictures of the models that will be available for winning if you donate. All you gotta do is donate. So please do. And if you have any questions, let us know. The next run after this will be Zelda 1 randomizer race between Magmac Attack and Sparkover. Should be exciting.
It's gonna be awesome. All right.
Everyone's favorite escort scene incoming.
Shagahod doesn't know any better. Oh, it's an ambush.
Oh no, the Ocelot unit, what shall we do?
No, it's not even the Ocelot unit, it's just Gru.
Oh, it's just Gru.
It's just some randos.
That's even worse.
I think
Somehow.
the Ocelot unit at this point is just all dead. Or
most of it.
Or just... no, because we see a bunch of them alive in the last... They don't show up again. So, I don't know.
They kind of gave up, honestly.
Yeah. They
Which, I mean,
towel.
is fair.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Maybe the military was just like, look, guys, you've had 4 chances to take out 1 dude,
And you failed every time.
You're getting
I'm surprised
you're getting
you
moved
aren't
into the
dead.
marketing department.
You're lucky he didn't kill.
So
all
here
of
are
you.
a little here's
Here's the floating platforms we were talking about
look at
earlier.
these guys. All right, we should go with some of these stuff. Yeah, they're
Again,
based
they are a
on
legitimate thing.
they're based on a real thing that
Was
I've
tested but never
implemented. Probably because it's insane. But it's a bit nonsense. I don't think they moved anything like this. I think they could kind of float a little bit. I think it was more like a Segway.
Probably like a cross between a Segway and one of those like fan-powered hovercrafts.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though. That it's not just something that Kojima made up.
Yeah.
Because actually, aside from the weird powers, there isn't a lot of stuff in these games that's made up. Most of it is either
Some of
real
it's a
or
little
based on
and some stuff's anachronistic. He clearly wanted to make his game in Russia have Hind D's in it because that's that's a Metal Gear Solid 1 thing. But they didn't exist yet, so he had to make up a like prototype helicopter for it.
Yep.
Alright, so here's the really important thing. We have to shoot this log with a missile launcher.
Shoot the log. Shoot it.
Log Chen, no! I'm sorry, Log. You were too dangerous to
I like
live.
the nice subtitle with like 4 eyes. Nice.
Alright. We have one last chase sequence. And then the final area.
Like the first half of RE4?
Oh, it's much worse than that.
Yeah, but worse.
I was gonna say, at least Ashley would hide from stuff. Though Eva will shoot back, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which is
Which
better.
2004 game has better escort
Yeah, but Ashley
sequence?
can walk.
That's also true. Ashley can go 4 to 5 minutes without eating. Unlike Eva, who's just like, food! Give me food!
There's log rolls downstairs, it tumbles and
It
pairs,
is
runs over
your neighbor's dog. It's good for a snack if it's on your back. It's log, log, log.
Reference is lost on me. Apparently you got it.
It's Ren and Stimpy.
Okay.
The classic. Smith knows what's up. Yes, I've had many a run end because, well, not end, but be and worsened by a worsen.
That's a word.
Yeah,
The Oxford, add it to your dictionary.
by Eva being too hungry to want to move.
Yeah. It was pretty bad early on, in like
Yeah.
the early practice run.
Now I know where to get enough food,
Yeah, it's not
and
that bad.
we're going into this with 3 Russian rations, I believe, or 2 Russian rations, and we'll get a third there, and then we just need to grab some reticulated pythons, and we should be set. Maybe a sand whistling thrush.
Yeah, can
I wish. They intentionally filled the section where you have to feed Eva constantly with just garbage food. It's like tree frogs galore and like that mushroom
Hey,
that's
man.
not good.
some
Camps.
days you have to eat.
Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. That's true. Hey, come on. For the day when you lie. All right.
That's okay. Like
It
all
is.
of Metal Gear Solid, the whole franchise has
Fantastic music. I think this is the standout.
I mean, 5 has really solid
Yeah.
music.
No, it does.
But-
Completely.
But
The man
Snake
who-
Eater is just
The man who ruled the world, or the man who sold the world. Sorry.
yeah. I don't think anything will top.
No, for me neither. There's an amazing orchestral, like upbeat version of it in Smash Ultimate
in
that
the
you
new
should check
Smash.
out.
They've got the like little demo of it out.
Yeah,
Preview.
the-
but not the full.
Not the
yet.
full version.
Gotta wait for the game.
I'm very excited for that game, but I'm way more excited for that soundtrack.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm just gonna throw a couple stun grenades. These kill animals, and they'll get birds.
The best way to hunt isn't to find prey; it's to just throw grenades randomly and
Yeah.
hope that you hit.
And specifically stun grenades because they hit the widest area.
Yeah, and it doesn't really kill them, so they're still alive. And that's
Oh, no,
like
no,
the-
it definitely
Oh,
kills
it
them.
kills them.
Yeah, it'd be ideal if it tranquilized them. That'd be fantastic, but then you'd get more that you could hold on to. But no, they're very dead.
Sorry, Peter.
Yeah, rip PETA. I feel like this is a not PETA-friendly game to begin with.
Probably.
The name of the game is arguably not PETA-friendly.
I mean, fair enough.
Snake Eater.
Fair enough.
Not called like Snake Co-Inhabitor.
It's not called like
Soy Eater.
snake.
He's still in a
Open
dream.
range.
Ancient grains eater. Like,
It's not called free range snake eater.
yeah.
Not organic.
Not locally sourced. Good things we're gonna throw stun grenades at.
Oh, that's rough, Smith. Hopefully you'll be able to play that. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. This is gonna be a blast. And David Hayter's return as Snake.
Yeah, that's really. Forget, is he Snake in this game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's
Though
the
he
best
has
Snake
been quite vocal that that Kojima wanted to replace him with Kurt Russell, but could not get Kurt Russell.
Yeah, well, I mean, I this is my favorite snake.
Yeah, oh, I agree. I think it wouldn't have been a bad idea to have someone else play Big Boss and Snake, but David Hayter's just owned the role for so long. It's you've earned a snack.
You've walked this far, so we'll give you something.
Let's feed the Eva. Okay, some delicious vampire bat.
This tastes like crap.
She didn't seem to like it. The Russian rations don't taste any better, I guarantee you. So fun mechanic in this game, if you eat food you don't like enough, you start liking it, because you get used to it.
Yeah, like all the characters, well, the 2 characters you feed have actual preferences on.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't like it, it doesn't recover as much.
And while they generally like the same things, there are some things that Snake likes more than Eva, and Eva likes more than Snake.
Yeah, but like you said, like if you feed Snake or Eva the same thing that they don't like enough, it'll start restoring more stamina because they'll get used to it.
Exactly. David Hayter and rough. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, they made him audition again, even though he already had the role in one.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's mean.
I agree. I agree.
Like they should have just auditioned to see if they could find someone better, and then just like, nope. Get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to be fair, we're also talking about Konami. The people who
treated
Kojima so bad he left.
But apparently, I have heard again, according to him at least. Oh, was that 11?
Solid will know. This is the perfect game for Solid to be in charge of counter.
Yeah. Did I miss a guy? Eva sure didn't.
Yeah, Tropical Point. Konami is dead.
Konami's, but yeah, sorry. From my understanding, those cases were Kojima himself being obstinate about Hater, mostly because he just wanted more like star power. His affinity for Hollywood.
Yeah. That's not to excuse Konami. They've been
no,
jerks.
of course, absolutely not.
Definitely fallen from grace in recent years.
Yeah. Silent Hill Pachinko. Enough said.
Metal Gear Solid 3 Pachinko.
Yeah. I still think as much as, like, Metal Gear Solid 3 Pachinko is absurd, like, Silent Hill Pachinko is just, like, on another level of what? Like...
I don't know,
like, this moody, psychological horror series. Like, yeah. The perfect accompaniment for, like, loud blasting bonus noises and a cascade of steel balls. Like...
Honestly, the Metal Gear Solid 3 Pachinko, first of all, I feel it's, personally, like it's kind of an insult to this.
Yeah.
But I also kind of like it just because, like, the incredibly good upgraded, like, graphics.
That's
like,
true.
seeing the new renders of these characters for that is both amazing and infuriating.
Yeah, no, it breaks my heart whenever I see the,
They look really good, and then you remember it's for a Pachinko.
Yeah.
Just get angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing Konami is not sponsored.
Yeah.
So hungry, it's affecting the frame rate.
No, she's not something she was grossed out by.
Don't worry about it, Eva.
Chill
It's
out.
fine.
We have a world to save. Come on.
Don't worry about the snakes. This is the only snake you need.
Yeah, she's got like she got like seriously.
Didn't her leg break or something?
No. She gets like a stick gets through her.
Right.
Oh, that's not.
No.
Yeah, that's why she's like super.
You do like
energy.
surgery on her, but yeah, no, she's like
she needs constant food.
So again, one flight across the Pacific Ocean to Alaska, and she's like, now, even though I'm injured, it's time to fuck. All right, now the legendary boss fight against the boss.
And you won't get to hear it, but normally this boss fight takes a while, and there's an amazing music cue.
Yeah.
With the main theme from the game, where it kind of quietly comes instrumental, and then after a while, come in, and it's absolute.
Mm-hmm. I met Kojima and the boss's voice actors at a launch event for the HD collection in Osaka. It was pretty great. She's a little lady who can fill a room with her voice when she does the like boss voice. It's crazy. Also, we lose the full camera control in this sequence.
Yeah, I don't fully remember what she looks like, but I do remember that her voice for the boss did not match her body.
Well, she's a little lovable little like Japanese middle-aged woman. So
yeah, in this boss fight, like Smith just pointed out, like this boss fight will test your ability to counter.
Yeah. I'm not great at the counter, but I'm good at ranging out when I can hit her with the. Oh no!
I also want to, during this fight, just take a moment for anybody who hasn't played the significance of this fight.
Oh yeah.
The boss was the mentor. For
Yeah,
Snake
so
a
she's
long
kind
time
of
ago.
she's the original. Like we're playing as the predecessor to Snake. She's kind of the predecessor to
I mean, to give you a
Boss.
hint, Naked Snake's name after this game is Big Boss.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
character's name is The Boss.
This is the boss. That's I've said it before on stream a bunch of times. That's still, if like, you want to do a prequel, please just give me one where you're playing as like her and the Cobras in World War II. I think that'd be great.
So she's his mentor, or was. They basically invented CQC.
Yeah. They developed
And
the martial art. Oh, there we go.
And she has defected to the Russians for reasons I won't spoil.
Yeah. Well, and they're not going to see because
And
we're
they're not
skipping the
gonna
end
see anyway.
cutscenes. But
And so there's a lot of tension between characters.
Oh.
There's a lot of significance.
yeah,
And the end of this fight is.
they
If
kind
you
of.
actually watch the cutscenes and you know the story.
Well, we won't be able to skip the last cutscene with her, unfortunately. It's one of the few cutscenes in the game you can't skip, but
yeah, the game makes you
It's
do
a good one.
something that
yeah, like the
Really
other.
heavy.
Ooh, wow, okay. She got me with the.
if you actually watch the story, it's really heavy. If you're watching a speedrun like this, it's just like, okay,
Yeah. Oh, no.
I've almost got her then.
Yeah.
Basically there.
Mm-hmm. And down she goes. Grab the snake camo for no reason, but. I just. Yeah, there we go. She's functionally the end boss, but there was one little piece of gameplay afterwards. And what we're gonna
Finish her off with a Boston Crab.
That's when you go for the like. That's when you go for like the suplex. I'd love if this game with all the like emotional weight coming up to the scene, it ended in like a pro wrestling match.
Oh, what is he after?
Oh, the philosopher's legacy.
Most
think-
important item in the game.
I think you could say, Kazuto, though, the real philosopher's legacy was the friends we made along the way.
Why is her shirt like?
Because she's
it's
got
a
this
design
like she's
point.
got this silly like snake-shaped scar on her
a
chest.
snake-shaped scar,
Yeah.
which for cinematic reasons is able to crawl off her body in this scene.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
What should I say?
it has to do with the title Snake Eater.
You're a wonderful
It's also
Snakes.
a lot more modest than her original concept art.
me now.
Kojima's just sitting there with Yoji Shinkawa being like, dude, no, you can't.
Like,
I heard
her
it-
original concept art, she just isn't wearing a shirt
Yeah.
on top at all.
all right.
So, Kojima's kind of a
A-
cheeky
Yeah, and
cheeky little guy. He's gonna make you finish her off, rather than just make it a cutscene point.
Hooligan voice is on point. Thank
It
you.
is. It's the best I've ever. Yep. So
This is the
he
best
had
I've
to
ever
pull
heard.
the trigger for that.
Yeah, they don't
If
let
you don't, it'll just sit there and wait for you.
Yeah, it just waits for you to, and it'll. I think it ends after 10 minutes because the game ends.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah. After 10 minutes, I think you just.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I do believe it just times out.
Now for the.
Yeah, we're gonna call GG's and we'll give
A
the.
little
I'll
early.
put the in-game time when the results screen comes up. But since we are low on time, we are gonna cut it with the last piece of gameplay, which is when I
Russian roulette.
Russian roulette. When I pull the trigger and it booms, then it's GG's and GG.
GG. Congrats.
140.
Wicked. Thanks, folks. That may be a PB. We'll know in about 15.
Yeah.
Um.
Very well might be.
Yeah. No, of course. What
We can
I know
just
how
jump away
long
from
the
TV.
Yeah, we can just. I'll just unplug the PS2 from the TV, unless we need the power cable or something. We can ask people and we'll figure it out. In worst case scenario, I'll put the results. I'll put the results on the chat or Twitter later.
So that's basically the bare minimum Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, that's
we basically skipped over everything that makes the game amazing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks for the GGs, folks.
But that is still a great game.
Or rather, thank you for the GGs.
Well done. Well done.
Thanks, dude. But yeah.
Right, we're gonna get ready.
Might help.
We're gonna get ready for the Zelda 1 randomizer race now, so hang tight. We'll be right back.